So to kick off the annual 2020 in review slash Soap Brain Awards, I think this is maybe the second. I think this is only the second time that I've done this. We have a bottle of champagne. This was actually provided by Liz's dad. I gave some bottles to my brother. Might be the third. Gave some bottles to my brother. I kept one for myself. I've had this in the fridge all day. It's pretty nice champagne. You know, I'm going back onto my YouTube. I've been doing year in review since this will be the third year, but I don't know if I've done champagne for a third year. I think I only started doing the champagne last year. Second champagne, but I've been doing the year in review for 3 years. And Soap Brain Awards for 3 years. I like doing these year in reviews. I think they're helpful. I like being introspective a little bit. Looking back on the past year that's gone by. Because it does kind of, you know, it is nice. It is nice in a way. And it can help you set goals and stuff, or too, right? So, like I was mentioning, just because it's a new year doesn't mean that magically things are going to improve. But if you can take that and use it for something positive in your life, then why not? But, God, champagne is terrifying. You know what I'm kind of worried about? I'm kind of worried I'm going to scare my dog. Because he's not usually in my room when I do this. But we got the champagne. We have the champagne glass. Should I like put my dog out of my room for a second before I do this? It's because it's loud. Like, this is really fucking loud. The pop last year was loud. I just don't want to give my poor old dog a heart attack. I got a towel just in case it gets a little frothy. Dang, you know what I should do? If it frosts, I should put my mouth over it and make it sexual. Take off my shirt. Hold on. I'm just gonna put my dog like outside of my room and then like close the door and then open it and then I'll let him back in a second. So, 1 second. Say hello to Ollie. He's been a little bit of a pain in the butt today, but that's okay. He's old. He can't help it. He's old. He can't help it. He's not going to be happy that I'm kicking him off the bed, but you're going to be happy that you didn't get scared shitless from a giant pop. Okay? I promise. Oh, I've drank a whole bottle of champagne, and it doesn't get me that drunk. Famous last words. But I've drank a whole bottle of champagne, and I did not get that drunk. I've drank a whole bottle of wine and haven't gotten that drunk. I think I generally hold my alcohol pretty well. I mean, I'm not a... What are you putting on my screen? It's being cut off, whatever it is. How long of a message did you put that it got cut off that bad? All right. Do you think when Yoshi... Oh my god. Are we doing that? So, let's do the second annual champagne popping. I'm kind of scared. Hopefully the neighbors don't call the cops. Actually, one of my neighbors has moved out, so there's only one neighbor I need to worry about. Everyone brace. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo! That wasn't that scary. I aimed it at the wall. So we didn't die. I hit the wall. There's a wall right here. We're good. Although there is a mirror a couple, like 2 feet to the left. I could have hit the mirror. So I don't know if there's anywhere safe in the room, but it hit the wall regardless. So this is actually a pretty nice champagne. So I'm a fan. I had some of it after I got engaged to Liz, and I had some of it before then too. Very bubbly. Hold on. No, there's no hole in the wall. No hole in the wall. Boom. I don't know what to do to prevent it from like losing its bubbles. I think you're pretty much on a timer. I don't have a way to reseal it. I don't have a way to reseal it, so it is what it is. I quite like champagne. I like bubbly stuff, and then I like wine, so it works. It works. Oh man, but no, happy New Year's Eve, all y'all. I think y'all is like the biggest Southern thing that I say. I don't think I do anything Southern other than say y'all. But y'all is such a good word. Now I'm trying to think. Y'allins. Y'all is just a great word. I'm trying to think if I do any other like Southern thing. I mean, I like Southern food. I mean, I live in Florida, so we have a weird mix of like Southern and like South Florida mix. But I definitely say y'all. And I wonder if that makes me sound like a hick. I don't know. After tonight, the baby Christmas tree behind me will be going away. Wow, look at the little Mr. Libido. Right here. What the fuck is this song? Why did that sound like trash? Okay, well. So, the Soap Brain Awards, honestly, this year I felt a little uninspired to do. I just wasn't really sure how I was gonna, like, fill them out. And not to be, like, some sort of, like, Debbie Downer, but there isn't, like, necessarily new people to give awards to. It's a lot of the same people, which is great. You know, I love everybody. But it's just like there isn't new. Sorry, don't get me wrong. There's not new like regulars that I'm able to like give a Soap Brain award to. Like there's new people that come in here and there, but you know, not enough new regulars to give Soap Brain awards to, and that was kind of the case last year. Same with this year. So like I was like, what do I do? I can do certain awards like we have. This is the Soap Brain Awards for this year, 2020. We have Most Active Chatter. This is like a literal stat provided by Better Twitch TV because I have the BTTV bot in my chat. I have the longest active subscriber, the Big Dick Supporter of the Year, Best New Meme of the Year, and the Creator, Perfect Attendance Award, Kept Me in Line Award, and the Good Cop Bad Cop Award. So, perfect attendance pog. Yeah. So, then after the chat awards, I have my favorite game streamed, my game of the year, the most rage-inducing game I streamed, my greatest accomplishment on the stream, you know, not my whole life. Probably the greatest accomplishment of the year is obviously getting engaged. That's like amazing. But this is just about the stream. Greatest accomplishment on the stream. And then after that, we have just 2021 goals and chat. And after we go through all of that, we will start playing some Spelunky, and we will start doing some predictions to see if you guys are fucking doubters or believers. I hope some of you guys are believers. Also, what's up, pause? No Hades. Well, we're gonna start with Spelunky and see what the time looks like, and then go into Hades. Because I'm gonna be real, I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired, so we'll just see. I mean, I did stream for like 4.5 hours earlier, and then now we're doing this. So I'm gonna start with Spelunky and do, I don't know, like an hour or two of Spelunky, and then depending on what time it is, depending on how long the Soap Brain Awards take, we will switch gears into Hades. But either way, don't fret. Hades, we will definitely do Hades tomorrow. Like, just the whole stream. Just the whole damn stream. We'll do Hades tomorrow. So you guys will get your Hades fill. Don't worry. Do not worry. So, let me pour a little bit more champagne. Champagne. A little bit more champagne. I'm kind of curious where the top of this went. Yeah, Empty. I'm going to do some solo runs in Spelunky, but after I do some solo, we can try some multiplayer as well. Found it. I found it. Cool. So, most active chatter. Everyone pretty much already knows who wins this every year. This is, like I mentioned earlier, a literal stat. It's not like subjective. The literal stat. And that is Empty. Empty wins this every year. He is consistently the most active, just most lines of text in my chat. It is Empty. So congratulations to Empty. As per previous years, the winner of the Soap Brain Award, you just get a role on Discord. That's it. These are really not anything special. It's just a little meme I like to do each year. So you will get your Soap Brain Award role on Discord, and I will do that all after the stream. Kind of surprised it's still me after I worked 2 jobs. Well, I was kind of thinking about that too, but that is a kind of recent development. There was still like almost a full year of streams. I mean, like, think about how much you would have talked just in like my Final Fantasy VII remake playthrough. You know what I mean? Like, that is a lot. Like, I remember you being like always there, like always talking. So thank you, Empty. I mean, like, I'm sure Empty as a man that has streamed himself knows that having someone to talk to in chat is a huge fucking lifesaver. It's really helpful, and I appreciate anybody that talks in chat. It's always great to just bounce off conversation with. I think I'm pretty good at just talking even with nobody in chat, but you know, always having people in chat to talk to is great. That is one thing that I am really lucky about, is I'm a pretty small streamer, but the people that are here talk. And a lot of people struggle with that. I mean, I think it's one of the biggest things that deters streamers in the, like, when they first start, or when they're small. Not that I'm first starting. I've been doing streaming on and off for years and years and years. But I've always just been lucky. And I always tell people that the biggest skill they can develop is just commentary just for the sake of commentary, even when no one's in chat, because it is, you know, yeah, there might be people watching, but it can be quiet, you know. It can be quiet. Like, I'm sure someone might have my stream open while they're doing a WoW raid or something. So, like, yeah, that view might be there, but I can't, like, talk to that person because they're, like, doing a WoW raid for, like, 3 hours or something. So, thanks, Empty. Statistical monster. #1 chatter in 2020. Thank you. Then we have the longest active sub. This is the person that has stayed subbed the longest. And that person just had their subscription anniversary recently. That is Tedster. Tedster has 42 months streak subscribed to the channel. 42 months. His resubscription was just yesterday. So that means... Oh, I guess he could have shared it yesterday. I don't think it was in December when I got a subscriber button. I don't really know, but he shared it. I guess because you can choose when to share your resub. He shared it yesterday. 42 months in a row. He also has the #1 badge next to his name because he is like one of my first 10 subscribers or whatever. So he has that OG sub badge. I lost my streak when you didn't stream for like a month and I didn't open. Yeah, that can happen. I kind of wish that there was ways that you could like adjust that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, a lot of people's share date is always desynced from the day that they sub, and yeah, it's weird. It's weird. So thank you, Tedster. He is no, he's not here, but he is a super OG viewer, and he's been a subscriber for as long as you can be a subscriber on this channel. So I appreciate that. I mean, like, let's just do the math. That's $210. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So he has spent $210 subscribing to me. It's a big deal. Big deal. Then we have the Big Dick Supporter of the Year. This isn't a surprise to anybody. There was the legendary Wind Waker stream that was kind of a disaster, but then he continues to just drop random monetary support just whenever he fucking feels like it. And that is Jim, or Jim Pickens. I just call him Jim. Jim Pickens, aka Anonymous. God, that is a legendary day in Sir Soapy history. He I think he did like over it was like $300, like almost $400 in one day in bits and gifted subs. He like tier 3 subbed. Like it was just a crazy fucking day. And then after that, he just continues to gift people subs to continue his sub himself and all that. He also is a Discord booster. Which, by the way, if you do have a Discord boost, and you're just curious, we are at we need 10 more boosts on the server to get the server to level 2. Not that I think we need it. I mean, that would give us 50 more emote slots, which we're almost at full. Give us a server banner, which would be pretty cool. Gives us some better audio quality. And it increases the upload limit so you guys can upload your hentai and stuff like that. So yeah, Gem is just monetarily. I mean, he's also in the, I believe, in the top 3 statistically for active chatters. So he is just an incredible supporter of the channel. General, so thank you, Gem. I appreciate that, sir. Cheers to you. Then we have the best new meme. This is a relatively new meme. Does anyone have any guesses? Best new community meme. This is relatively new. This one is my favorite. This one is my personal favorite new meme of the year. Super Mario World tonight. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. You think the Soap Squad meme? You guys are getting close. You guys are close. Hashtag YOLO. The 1-1 meme. The 1-1 meme is my favorite new meme of the year. It's so good. It's so good because it has good use. It's like perfect because it's an inside joke, but like it has like good use, like potential. It's like when you die, you have to restart, or like mostly because I die a lot. And it just has a lot of good use potential. The emote on Discord I just find hilarious. And 1-1 Pepe W in chat. I don't know who started it. I didn't know who to give the, I guess, the copyright to. I don't know who started it. But 1-1 Pepe W is such a good fucking meme, and it also has a lot of good use on Discord as well. And so whoever came up with it, I don't know who it was. I think my guess was either Empty, Pause, or Aced. I wasn't sure who it was because all three of you guys were spamming it that one day, and from there it just went downhill. It just went fucking downhill. So it wasn't me. Okay, yeah, I don't know who started it, but it's my favorite meme of this year. It's so funny, and I find it funny that Asaku's like probably something I did because it's normally something Asaku said. What was it the first year? The first year it was dunce, and then the second year it was like bad end or something like that. The first Soap Brain Awards was dunce, and I think the second year was bad end. So how come all my memes are, I guess memes are like normally like making fun of something, but they're never like, wow, Pog, Soapy's good at a game. Whatever. Spectrum? Yeah, that's true. The Spectrum thing was pretty funny. That actually really made me cackle. I wonder why Pepe W. Oh my god. So, 1-1 is a great meme. It'll live on forever. The next. This was something that I tried to find like statistics on. It is the Perfect Attendance Award, and I found some stuff just because I have stats through Nightbot, I have stats through Streamlabs, and I also went onto some websites. And the Perfect Attendance Award goes to Asaku. Asaku has been to almost every single stream this year. I think it, like, from what I gathered, this goes to Asaku. You've missed some. It's called perfect attendance, but it's not literal. There's no one who has perfect attendance. It's not literal. I just said perfect attendance because I was thinking of, like, you know, in kindergarten, you get, like, the perfect attendance award. But Asaku manages to hit most morning streams and most, if not all, evening streams. So, thanks, Asaku. I appreciate it. You're here, like, he doesn't have the most chats because Asaku is a lurker a lot, which is completely fine. I don't talk in, like, 95% of streams I go into. Asaku talks a lot, but, you know, it's not empty numbers, all right? Let's not get crazy here. Empty literally out chats everybody. But so no one gets close to empty, but Asaku makes it to almost every single stream. He's maybe missed one or two or whatever, but he's made it to a lot. And I think Empty nailed it. It's the morning streams that a lot of people don't catch, which is fine. I mean, the morning streams aren't anything crazy, but you know, I appreciate it. That is insane. Sits there and molds? I don't think so. I don't think he sits there and molds. I think he just watches me while he plays mobile games or Genshin Impact, which is also a mobile game. So thank you, Asaka. That's crazy. I mean, that kind of consistency is appreciated. That is like every streamer's, like, people like you are what keep them. I mean, it sounds corny, but like, if there's a morning that I don't want to stream or something, I'm gonna be like, damn, like, people who watch in the morning are gonna be like, what the fuck? Where's the morning stream? And like, it's something you think about because that keeps you motivated. So thank you. That kind of consistent, you know, attendance is very appreciated. Kind of make sure I open you every time I get a ping. Thank you. I mean, that's like kind of the, you know, like what like YouTubers are like, make sure you ring the bell so you can click the video every time you get a ping or whatever. So like, I don't ask people to like leave my alerts on and stuff. So the fact that you do, that's cool. Thank you. But kind of in the same vein as, keeping motivated, that kind of thing, is the keep me in line award. This is mostly a behind the scenes thing, a person that you rant to, or that you bounce ideas off of when you're having a hard time, and that goes to Liz or Gamegasms in the chat. Guys, you don't know how many texts Liza sent me that say, just stream even for a little bit. Just stream. You know those days where I'm like, it's going to be a short stream, guys. I really don't feel like it. But then I stream anyway, and it's like a perfectly fine stream, and then like, I'm just being a bitch. That's because Liz probably sent a text like 30 minutes before the stream saying, just stream, even for a little bit or whatever. Just fucking do it. Stop being a little baby. You know, she keeps me in line, keeps me consistent. So thank you, Liz. You win the Soap Brain Award. Oh, so when Liz says it, you listen. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So thank you. I appreciate it, because she's also there, like, helping me with ideas. She also, and I could also lump this in with the award, is fucking channel artiste, making all the graphics, making fucking intros. Like, we got, you know, Thursday Night Showdown intro. We have fucking Cult Club, spooky intros. We have Cult Club normal intros. Like, all that shit. So, yeah, thanks, Liz. You keep me in line, and you help a lot. Thursday Night Showdown, that was a short series. Thanks, Ace Toilet. Listen, Thursday Night Showdown is something I still want to do, and I'm gonna get into that later. All right, it's been crazy around here. All right, let me just say that, but it's something that I'll get into later. And finally, last award is the Good Cop, Bad Cop award. And that goes to... Anyone have any guesses? Anyone have any guesses for Good Cop, Bad Cop award? Thursday Night Showdown canceled Pepe Hands. It's not canceled. The Good Cop, Bad Cop award goes to Proto and Aced, because they do a lot of the moderating, but they're bad at it. But sometimes they're good at it. So it's mostly bad cop, but it's good cop, bad cop because Zach's a piece of shit, but he's a good mod. But he's also a piece of shit, but he's a good mod when he's there and not on donut break. And Proto's an NA cop who shoots Guggen for no reason, but will also ban dumbasses. For some reason, Empty, you don't have much of a record for banning people because maybe they're afraid. They see your name, they see the sword, and they don't act up. But Proto and Ace have quite a couple of stoners under their belt. They've also been moderators for a long time too. So, good cop, bad cop award. Proto and Ace, thank you guys for moderating the chat, and thanks to all my moderators. Yeah, there isn't that much bullshit, but they've caught some bodies this year from what my remembering, just over the years. So that's the Soap Brain Awards for the chat members, the community members. Yeah, Proto's quicker on the draw, for sure. Now we're gonna move on to just some of my most favorite games that I've streamed this year. I made two different categories. I made favorite game streamed, and I made my game of the year. I hope that you guys can kind of tell the difference between that. I fear it's making all sorts of noise. I hope you guys can kind of see the difference between those things, because some games aren't my favorite to stream, but I like them, and some games are like just fun to stream, like just because it's like good content and I really like them. So I hope that makes sense. So my favorite game streamed this year does anyone want to throw out some guesses what they think my favorite game I streamed this year was? Anyone have any ideas? I'm curious what you guys have to think. Wind Waker? Why did you put Wind Wanker? Super Mario World 7 Remake. Wind Waker is running the 7 Remake. Okay. There's some good guesses. I think pretty unsurprisingly it is Wind Waker. Wind Waker was so fucking fun to stream. This game was so fun to stream. Yeah, it even had a slide puzzle. It just was like an amazing first experience. My first Cult Club game as well, which has kind of a special place in my heart. Cult Club is like one of my favorite things I've done, and will continue to do. But it was just so fun to explore the game, and like it had the anonymous kid. Fucking like so many good moments came from it. There wasn't any like frustrating moments that felt like bad to stream. I mean, like I maybe got like there was that dungeon. There was that one frustrating moment where I couldn't figure out how to get like that fenced in like wall to like flip. There was that moment. There was like a moment at the end of the game where I was trying to parry, but like I couldn't parry with my shield up, and like whatever, you know, like that. Those are like the two frustrating moments that come to mind out of a how many part series was this? Was a 16-part series. So I don't know. Wind Waker, it brought some new people in. It was entertaining to play. One of my favorite games I played this year. It was just a fucking good time. It was a great time. It was fun as fuck to stream. I never didn't want to play. It just was always good. It was always a good time. Every single stream. So, Wind Waker wins my favorite game to stream. Wind Waker. What's up, Proto? Proto, you won the Good Cop, Bad Cop award. You and Ace for being good mods and shitty mods at the same time. You got Good Cop, Bad Cop because you'll shoot Guggen, but then ban a stoner. So, you know, good on you. So, favorite game streamed, Wind Waker. Unsurprising. Then, my game of the year. My favorite game I played this year. Hey, what do you guys fucking think this one is? What do you guys think this one is, huh? I don't know. What could it possibly be? What could it possibly be? I don't know, man. This is a tough one. It's Raft. I'm just kidding. It's Yakuza Like a Dragon. it's Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yakuza Like a Dragon. I mean, I don't need to talk it up anymore. It's fucking sick. Best story of any game I've played in a really long time. Great gameplay, amazing story, best character in any video game ever. Ichiban, like, who can be better than him? Enabled all the cheats. Yep, it has great cheats. Like a Dragon is just sick. It's such a sick fucking series. I loved it. There's 31 parts. There's 31 parts, and there were I think it was either 65 or 75 hours streamed, according to my Twitch stats. 65 or 75 hours streamed of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Kind of see all the parts here. It's a big wall of Ichiban on my YouTube. So this was not that I wouldn't say it was close. This game definitely like blew my dick off. But Final Fantasy VII Remake was number 2. Final Fantasy VII Remake was a great game, but I had more issues with Remake than I did with Like a Dragon. Like a Dragon, other than it's like shitty sewer dungeons and a couple of like other minute things, to me was really close to being like an almost 10 out of 10 game for me. So I don't remember what quote unquote score. I don't really give scores to games, but I think if I'm remembering correctly, I maybe gave Final Fantasy VII Remake like an 8 or something, like if I had to put a number on it. And I think I would give Like a Dragon like a 9.5 or something like that. So Final Fantasy VII Remake is a close second, but Like a Dragon, just one of my favorite games I played in probably the past 5 years. Just fucking beautiful game. Beautiful fucking game. So not a surprise to anybody. So the next thing is the most rage-inducing game I streamed. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? This one should be kind of obvious, I think, right? I think that to me this seems obvious. But I don't know. Maybe it wasn't outwardly obvious. Pepe W? It is. StarCraft 2? No. What? I only streamed StarCraft 2 like a few times this year. Super Mario World. This game molded me pretty hard. I loved it. Big hiccup, sorry. I loved it, but there was something about it that made me mad. It made me mad, but I loved it. It was like fun, but made me mad. And I would get so pissed because I'm so bad. I'm so bad at it. But people will just like breeze through these levels, and then like I go and like host somebody, and like the only people that stream Super Mario World. Look at this face. Look at the face I made right here. Look at the face. Look at my face. I got so irritated at this game, but I don't regret it in any way. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I'm like terrible at this game, and like it took me way too long to beat it. But I had so much fun playing. I had so much fun playing, and for my first like 2D Mario game, I'm glad I did it, and I'll definitely do like another, 2D Mario game in the future, because it kind of, I saw why people loved it. Like I saw people loved it. I loved using the SNES controller that I got, like using that like proper D-pad, something I've never really experienced before, because I just didn't grow up with this kind of shit. I didn't grow up playing these games, and holy shit. You guys remember this fucking place? Oh my god. I don't even want to look at it. Imagine what this playthrough... Imagine how mad I would have been if Empty didn't tell me about this fucking room. And with all the lives and upgrades and shit. God, there was some moments. The fucking Magic Koopa. Lemmy's Castle. An hour of Lemmy's Castle. Dying to these fucks. Such a stupid fucking enemy. Fuck these guys. Seriously, fuck them. They're so obnoxious. Like, molded me to my core. Molded me to my core. Snipers. Fucking snipers. So, that was the most rage-inducing game that I streamed this year. Super Mario World. And I think the final, this is the final. My final, just like streaming related, kind of, I guess not really award, but just like thing, is my greatest streamed accomplishment of the year. Does anyone have any guesses for my greatest streaming accomplishment of the year? Oh god. Oh, that was close. That was close. Bubbles almost went everywhere. Beating Super Mario World? No. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. It truly encapsulates. Did I say that right? Whatever. It truly wraps up the year beautifully, especially with finishing Like a Dragon on December 31st. There was not a single main playthrough on this channel that was flushed in 2020. When I mean, obviously I didn't 100% raft. I didn't like, what else did I play? I didn't like do a full campaign of Crusader Kings. I didn't do a full like playthrough of Satisfactory, but I didn't reach Tekken God Prime. But the main playthroughs on this channel never got flushed this whole year, and I think that is a huge accomplishment compared to the previous years, where flushing was a recurring theme. RIP Super Mario RPG, October 2019. R.I.P. Super Mario RPG. Was there any other flushes after that? After Super Mario RPG. Oh, and then the Outer Worlds, there was a flush. You can't blame me with that, though. And then we go into... And I remember after Outer Worlds, I just played, like, a lot of Tekken. A lot of fucking Tekken. And then, going into the new year, RE3 Remake. Full playthrough. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Full playthrough. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Did I say Vampire the Masquerade Remake? Did I say that? I don't know why. I felt like in my brain I said that. No? Okay. For some reason in my brain I thought I said Vampire the Masquerade Remake. I said Bloodlines? Cool. Okay, yeah. Alright. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Full playthrough. Wind Waker. Full playthrough. Super Mario World. Full playthrough. Fucking Silent Hill 1 and 2. Full playthrough. Then, to finish off the year, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Full playthrough. So, I am proud of myself. This is an award for me. I get my own Soap Brain Award. I don't know if you were AFK, Empty, but I was talking about my most pissed off that I was on stream and I opened up the Lemmy's Castle video. I think you maybe were AFK, though. Or were watching porn. I really, looking back, like, Super Mario, or sorry, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, this was a great, game to stream. Like, what a fucking good stream game. The game wasn't perfect. It wasn't my favorite game of the year or anything like that. It wasn't my favorite game that I streamed or anything. But fuck, this is a good fucking game to stream. I had a really good time playing that game. Like, a great time. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful game. Gym on the first night. Oh my god. That still pissed me off because it was like... It, like, wasn't good advice. I still don't think... It's probably good advice. It's probably good for, like, a good player to always run. But it's not good advice. It wasn't good advice because it got me killed so much. It got me killed so much because I had no idea what was coming. I had no clue what was coming in the next screen, or like what enemies were there, or what baseballs were being thrown at me, or whatever, and I would just run into them. I don't think it was good advice. I think it's good advice if you know what you're doing. It's making so much noise. But I don't know. For a brand new player to tell them to always sprint, I don't think that was good advice. I think it's shitty advice. I didn't trust the snake block advice. I didn't trust that. Can you blame me though? Pause. You didn't die because you were running. You died because you tried to about face every time you saw an enemy while running. I don't know what about face means, but you're probably right. So yeah, my greatest accomplishment, 180. Panic and turn around. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's probably right. Greatest accomplishment, no main playthroughs flushed. The toilet meme is being obliterated. Or was obliterated in 2020. Who knows what 2021 will be like. You know, because of this streak of not flushing games, I'm kind of scared for when I really don't like a Cult Club game or something. Like someone's gonna be like, oh my god, you gotta play fucking You know, like, what if I just absolutely fucking despise, like Ocarina of Time? You know what I mean? Like, what if it's just like a fucking slog? D colon? Hey, man. I'm just saying. If you hate Ocarina of Time, you better fucking fake it. And I'm just worried that that's gonna happen. But, you know. No big deal. If it does. If it's not, it's really not a big deal. You didn't seem to like Silent Hill at first, but it grew on you. I liked Silent Hill 1. I didn't ever dislike it. It took me a little while to get used to it. I mean, yeah, let's just do a quick overview of the year. I mean, like, starting off our year with Final Fantasy, or sorry, with Resident Evil 3 Remake. Like, I enjoyed it, but I mean, I think I discussed my issues with it. You know, it was a fun. It's always fun to stream Resident Evil games. You know, it's always fun to stream Resident Evil games. So, enjoyable, good time, but a little disappointing, but it was still fun. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, a great game to stream. Also a great game just in general. I kind of wish I came up with Cult Club back then. That way I had all the cool theming around it and stuff. Oh my god, I forgot about Project Resistance. But Vampire the Masquerade, really, really fun playthrough. Fun game to experience for the first time. Enjoyable story, enjoyable gameplay. A little frustrating gameplay here and there, but overall, a good time. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, like I said, my second, runner-up to Game of the Year. Good fucking game. Great story. Fun to experience. Pretty good to stream. There wasn't any, like, grindy moments, not that I can remember. Lots of kind of, like, chat interactivity because people would be telling me about, like, you know, Final Fantasy VII and things I didn't know, and that, hey, like, this is because of this, and, you know, like, this story is, or the way they, like, are acting in the story in relation to, like, the original. You know, all those little tidbits are, like, really cool to hear. Then, 5 months ago, we started Cult Club with Wind Waker, and like I said earlier, it was my favorite game that I streamed. Really good time. Raft is also a great morning stream game. I've been thinking about bringing this game back for the mornings for, like, a while now, but I just wanted to play Yakuza, so, like, you know, that kind of took over the mornings. But Raft has potential comeback. This is a great morning stream game. Really chill, good time. Then there's Wind Waker. Like I said, great fucking game. Beautiful game, fun to stream, good time, amazing chat interactivity. Fall Guys had some good stream moments. And then Super Mario World, great time. A lot of people enjoyed watching me suffer, and it was a good experience, to say the least. Then we had Silent Hill. Silent Hill didn't have the same impact on me that Resident Evil did, where I just absolutely fucking fell in love with the series. I enjoyed Silent Hill, but I have issues with it. I have issues with it. I don't know if I would have those issues. It's hard not to compare, like, Resident Evil when you love the Resident Evil games so much. Resident Evil Remake, RE1 Remake is a perfect video game. It's literally a perfect fucking video game. 10 out of 10. Not a single issue. Literally. Perfect video game. And when you have that thought in your brain, that it is, you have a perfect video game in your head, and there's games like it, like, I really try my best not to be biased. I really liked Silent Hill 1 and 2. And now that I think about it, I don't know, is this a hot take? I think I enjoyed playing Silent Hill 1 more than I enjoyed playing Silent Hill 2. But I liked the story more in Silent Hill 2 than I liked it in Silent Hill 1. That might be dumb, but it's my take. I don't know. Both, I'm glad I played them. I'm glad I played them, especially as a horror game fan. You guys know I love playing horror games. I'm a survival horror fan in general. They're like a requirement to play these games, and the stories in them are very interesting, and the kind of like psychological angle that they take compared to like the cheesy horror angle that like a Resident Evil game takes is like a really good, really interesting thing to see. But oh yeah, like Silent Hill 2 had some fucking issues for sure. My God, fucking Pyramid Head. God, biggest disappointment. I probably should have made a biggest I'm inserting it now. Biggest disappointment. Pyramid Head. Why is he so fucking hyped up in video game culture? I don't know. I remember hearing people talk about Pyramid Head forever. Like fucking middle school. Kids were talking about Pyramid Head. People would be drawing them on their composition notebooks. Shit like that. Fucking most overrated enemy in any fucking video game. And then wrapping up the year, our game of the year, Yakuza Like a Dragon. I mean, I've already talked about this game a bunch, but this game took me a while to beat. I would have beaten it earlier in the year, and you know, maybe we would have started something else. But Like a Dragon, one of my favorite stories of any video game, and just all around beautiful game. So a beautiful way. I love that we finished it on December 31st. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So that is the year of kind of recap. And now just to briefly talk about 2021, and we'll be quick, and then we'll hop into some Spelunky. Important thing, what's up? About Super Mario World. Oh yeah, that's important. Very, very important. $1,093 deaths. Well, 1,093 lives lost and 27 game overs, right? Or deaths or whatever. Oh my God. I told you so many times that you could stop counting. Oh, is that deaths after Bowser? Oh, I thought that was like 1,093 like deaths and then 27 like all lives lost kind of thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay. So yeah, going into 2021, Proto. Oh, that's the game. 60 game overs. Okay. 60 game overs isn't as bad as I thought, but I guess that I got to a point where I would like bank lives. So I was cheating. Going into 2021, as I've discussed, January isn't going to be a good start for the stream in 2021. It's just not. Going out on a work assignment in January. I'll be leaving next weekend. So the last normal stream is going to be probably either January 3rd, this coming up Sunday, or January 4th, this coming up Monday. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream on Monday the 4th. But those are going to be the last normal streams for probably all of January. I'm happy about this work opportunity. And it's, real life stuff is important. Obviously, the stream isn't my job. It's something that I love putting my energy into. It's something I love putting my time into and all that. But real life is important. And this is a good work opportunity. It will be a good paycheck. It'll help me pay for a wedding type situation near the end of the year in 2021. It'll help me with moving around the end of the year 2021. And that kind of ties into my other 2021 goal, and that's trying my best to balance work / wedding / moving in 2021. It's going to be a weird year. It's going to be an exciting year. It's just going to... I'm just going to have to figure out a good balance. And that's kind of ties into the other goal of figuring out how I can kind of optimize my days to be able to put out more content on days that like I might work or something, right? So if I'm able to squeeze in like a 2-hour stream after work someday, or, you know, stuff like that. I would like to just be able to get more streams in, not just like on the normal Friday night to Monday schedule, but try and get in some streams on those other days, because things are going to get crazy, especially towards the end of the year, and I'm just not sure exactly how things are going to work out. So just try to get it in while I can, while things are like consistent. 2021 is going to be a pretty big like change year for me. You guys will probably see me in a new location at some point in 2021. Maybe even 2 different locations, because currently where I'm staying with my dad, we may have to move, and then I'm going to be moving again probably at the end of the year, when after Liz and I find a place to move in with together. So it's going to be crazy. So just dealing with all that stuff and finding the time to stream and just being consistent it's going to be a challenge, but it's something I still want to do because I still like doing this. It's something I enjoy doing, and I want to keep doing it. So that is just like the main goal for 2021. Continuing Cult Club is also something the biggest thing I'm bummed about is that delaying Cult Club until probably February. You know, we put Cult Club on pause for Like a Dragon. I don't regret it at all. I loved playing it. Great fucking game. But I do miss doing Cult Club stuff. It's one of my favorite things I've done. It's pretty much saved the channel in a way, because it gave me a focus. It's like my biggest problem with streaming was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just like going live, but like I needed a focus. And to me, Cult Club was like a focus. It was like playing cult classic video games for the first time and like theming it around that idea. Like cult classic video games for the first time, cool like intro. Like it just gave me something to put my energy into. And I'm a little bummed about this work thing for that reason, that we're going to have to probably delay it until February. That's why I can't give anybody a concrete next Cult Club game, because I just don't know. I don't know what I'm going to feel like doing in February. Am I going to feel like doing Catherine? Am I going to feel like doing Devil May Cry? Am I going to feel like doing fucking Ocarina of Time? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to feel like in February. That's so long from now. And I have to deal with a whole work thing for a month where I'm going to be doing laptop streams off of shitty Wi-Fi. You know? So, like, Cult Club is really important to me. So 2021, after January, you bet your ass is going to go right back into full gear. Cult Club is very special to me. And that's kind of looping back around to Liz. She helped me kind of come up with that. Full Gear, Metal Gear Solid teaser. MGS is another series that I've been thinking about doing Cult Club on. It's another series. Catherine, MGS, Devil May Cry. All sorts of shit. I have so many ideas. So, but they're unfortunately on pause. I don't want to do Cult Club while I'm down and working is because A, I don't know my hours that I'm going to be working. I don't know the Wi-Fi. I just don't want to plan a Cult Club game around that situation. That's all. That's all it is. Yeah, I mean, I think that's really the 2021 goals. Surviving the hecticness, surviving the big life changes, while keeping things going on the stream side and just continuing Cult Club. That's the 2021 goals. So I hope you guys can just kind of, you know, keep that in mind if there's once things get a little crazy, because they will. I bought a headset for when I'm down in Miami, a HyperX Cloud 2s. That way I didn't need to bring a whole microphone and like stand and like separate headphones. I'm just gonna have like this and like a webcam and then my laptop for streaming Hades. That way when like my boss goes into my hotel to like talk to me about like work stuff, I don't have like a whole streaming setup. It's just gonna be like a headset. It has like it doesn't sound like a Rode NT USB, but it's a perfectly fine mic. It's perfectly fine. That'll be good for traveling. So, yeah, I think that's where we're going to wrap up the year in review stuff. So overall recap. It's the Soap Brain Awards and the 2020 year in review. Most active chatter, empty. Longest active sub, Tedster. Big dick supporter, Jim Pickens. Best new meme, 1-1. Perfect attendance or best attendance award, Isaku. Keep me in line / helps me with art and just helps with the channel a lot overall, Liz, aka Gamegasms. Good cop, bad cop, Proto and Aced. Favorite game streamed, Wind Waker. Game of the year, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Most rage-inducing game streamed, Super Mario World. Greatest accomplishment, no main playthroughs flushed in 2020. And then you guys just heard the 2021 goals. So thank you guys for a good year. 2020 was a shitty year, but I think overall 2020 was a good year for the stream. So appreciate you all. Cheers. Ding, ding, ding. Love you all. And I appreciate you all. Thank you.